think I'm back now. Yeah, yeah. I'm back. Cool. Awesome. No buffering. Cool. You let me know if there's any buffering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, how are you going, Reaper? Who else is here? He said what? Hey. I don't ever want to call you he said what every time I refer to you. So what should I call you?
Hassad.
Hissa. If you don't give me a name, I'll call you Hassad. Wanda? What? Your name's Wanda?
No, his name.
Or he just wants us to call him Wanda?
No, his name's Hassad.
His name's Hassad.
Yes.
You've been named by Nisad as Hassad. How do you feel about that? What the fuck? Yeah, like he said. So if you like just pronounce it. It's Wizard Wanderer with other name. Oh. Well
Hassad.
then. Hassad. Why did you do this to yourself? Why did Nissan do this to you? Ooh. Yeah. We're not going to start until a few other people kind of like show up, so speak now if you're here. Congratulations, you just played yourself. Rip. Hi, Zora. Zora. God damn it, we went through this. We went through this. Nathan, do you remember how to pronounce the name?
Zora.
Zora?
Sure.
Zora?
Next time, spell it right.
God damn. No, isn't it like a Pokemon or something? It's the name of something I'm not familiar with. And then we went through this whole discussion of how to pronounce the name, and then I think I gave them another name. Correct, Zora. There we go, correct Nathan. I'm sorry.
How does it know my name?
How does it know? Because you've been on here before, and I call you a mix of Nissan and Nathan. And it's not an
It's a
it's
robot.
a Zora. It's a Zora.
It's a robot.
It's a Zora.
Stalking me.
It's a Zora. It's not stalking you. Alright. So, now you got a couple people here. I think it's about time to start. What I might do is put down the volume of the game, because I think the game volume's kind of high. I hope... Ellie just said Nathan. I actually said Nissan. I didn't say Nathan, unless I like slipped out at some point. We know many things, Nathan. They know you.
I don't need this back talk, Hassad. I'm not that
You called me Z. I did. I'm sorry. It's been a while since my trip, so I'm like a bit right now. Like, I don't remember anything. I've forgotten my name. I'm surprised I even got to my home, honestly. It's just been really out of it. Trags! Is that the real life Minecraft Booger Boy? How was my trip? My trip It was alright. It was pretty good. It's pretty cool. It was just very hard being away from everything that I'm really used to. Like it's like a whole different world, and I missed out on a bunch of really cool opportunities because of the trip, but that's fine because it was really awesome, and my brother getting married and stuff, it was really cool and beautiful, and yeah, I don't know. I'm happy I'm home. So I played a bit of the campaign just before I started streaming. I wanted to do like a first reactions type thing. And depending on how much I go through now, I'll probably still continue that in being my like reactions thing. But I only did up to, I guess, the part where you find Dowd. I'm worried about spoiling it, but I'm about to play it, so we're gonna play from the beginning again. Very hard. And you're gonna see me like screw up without us. I know. I'm sorry. I was tossing up whether I wanted my first reaction to be on stream or I want it to be like on my own, and it's actually a lot harder. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna be better on stream than I am like sitting on my own trying to record.
My name is Billy Lurk, though there aren't many people who remember. For years, I stayed hidden, captain of a ship called the Dreadful Whale. I was a smuggler, fence, and maybe traitor, depending on who you ask. Our names are always overshadowed by the words whispered after them. If you hide from the world long enough, eventually nobody remembers you. Then you're alone, living with your choices. But I could never forget the man who pulled me up from nothing. Dowd, the Knife of Dunwall. A name called out by the desperate or the dying. The assassin who ended one empress and saved another. Shame burns inside you for a long time. When I betrayed Dowd, he let me live. I left Dunwall and my own name behind. For years, I wondered if I was worth forgiving. For years, I laughed at myself for even wanting a killer's forgiveness. Sometimes mercy cuts deeper than any knife. Now I know that forgiving is something you do for yourself as much as for the people who hurt you. I know Dowd is in Karnaca, and I'm going to find him. Every night for weeks, the same terrifying dream. A street fight, my arm dead and lying in the gutter, my eye gouged out by a Grand Guard sword. But when I wake up, they still hurt for hours. Gives me the creeps. This always brought me a little comfort. You stole this for me, didn't you, Deirdre? Now it's all I have left of you. Another relic from the old days. Still holds an edge, at least. That boxing club in the Albarca Baths is my last lead. Dowd has to be there.
Alright. Okay, so it's essentially the same beginning as Dishonored 2. You start up in a room with a journal and a bed, and there's something about dreams, but there's no void this time, not for us. And if you noticed, not only is there a guitar here that you can play, beautiful, but she also has her arm, and she has her eye, and she mentions that she has a nightmare where she loses her arm and her eye against the Grand Sekernan Guard. So this only means one thing. This means that the timeline is different in this game, and it's the timeline that follows the decisions made in the Stilton Mansion. I've read all these. There's some interesting things here. She talks about the terrible dreams in this note, which is yeah, really interesting to think that the canon is actually different to what I thought the canon was. Like, I thought canon was she doesn't have her arm, she doesn't have her eye, but I guess this time zone is... Yeah, Marty, what have you done? Yeah, she's messed up the time, space-time continuum. And this is interesting. So, Deirdre, I think. This note... Well, okay, I guess we're wondering who Deirdre is. And though I don't really have an answer myself yet, this note makes me think that, I guess it was someone that she either grew up with or was a whaler with her. Obviously she's not alive anymore, but reading this note makes me think that maybe she was like with Billy. You know what I mean? Because, hey, we used to lie together and the feeling of her fingertips across my skin would be the only thing in the world to me. And, hey, you go, Billy. You go. You do you. There's some stuff, some notes here. Just basically her searching for Dowd, writing different people, like...
I've been searching for months.
Yep.
I know you're here, Dowd. Somewhere.
That's where we're going. To the Albarca Baths. There's some stuff here. See, I had always thought that maybe Billy Lurk and Dowd were kind of into each other, but never really confirmed or whatever. Like, maybe there was something there that would happen maybe in this game, but now that I know about Deirdre, and also I think we read this part of the book in an earlier game, because I remember this line: Dowd was tired. No amount of blood can change the way he felt. He didn't drink as a general rule, and sex had never really interested him. See, this line was what got me interested, because, like, I guess then that didn't mean that they were together at all, and he just wasn't into it, you know? And then I guess that makes sense with Deirdre. Abandoned letter to the Empress. Your Imperial Highness, thank you for the gift. While your generosity is to Empress Emily Coldwin, I don't want your coin. Lady Emily, I can't take your coin after what I did. I'm trying to find a way to make peace. Dear Emily, I wish. To do, mend vest, seal hatch, bullets, whiskey. Poor Billy. She's obviously dealing with some demons. But, what can you do? What can you do? Alright, last time I was, like, looking around on the boat. There's literally, like, don't even... I mean, if you want, you can have a look around the... Oh, shit, the contracts. Hold up. There's some contracts here. I forgot about the contracts. I got confident because I played this beginning, but I totally forgot about these. Let's have a look at these contracts, yeah? Industrial espionage, burn the White Hound. So these things on the desk will be contracts. So burning the White Hound, an eyeless hag stole my poor Milky. He's white as a whalebone, but riddled with disease. It breaks my old heart to ask this of you, but if you find my Milky, please put him out of his misery and burn his remains. Save him from those cursed eyeless, and save Karnaka from another plague. And then there's industrial espionage. Those thugs at Albarca make potions and bone charms upstairs. Their liquor is vile, but it sells for a good coin, and we're losing punters to them by the day. Bring us the right liquor recipe before our brewery goes broke out of business, and make sure to destroy their stock while you're at it. So, we're basically in both situations, we're killing a dog that the Eyeless gang has, and we're ruining their, like, liquor business, I guess.
Burglary,
we'll see.
spying, picking pockets.
We'll
Doubt taught me more
see
than
the
just
Eyeless
killing.
Gang in a second.
It can